What's good, y'all? So I'm sure we've all found out that SoFaygo actually dropped some new music shortly after he dropped his last EP officially. What was it? Before Pink, right? And we thought it was decent. It grew on me a little bit, but at the very beginning when I first heard it, I was like, this is okay. But then Good Day is actually solid. I fuck with that. So is Count Me Out. Not bad. Not bad. But I feel like maybe, given that, and this is just rumors online, and it's not what I'm saying, but because it's very short, I don't know, notice, I guess. After that whole tweet and TikToks went viral about Travis Scott ruining SoFaygo, which I actually don't think has merit. It has nothing to do with Travis Scott whatsoever. I don't think SoFaygo's ruined either. I just think that he's waited a long time and he needs to start like ramping up the pace here. Needs to start dropping some music. No, we're not all Cardi, okay? That's no diss. I don't want to hear shit from SoFaygo fans. I'm a fan of SoFaygo. It ain't like that. But he dropped on SoundCloud, and I'm saying that he dropped even though SoundCloud's making it look like it's a leak, or they're trying to make it look like it's a leak. They're trying to portray it as one. They're like, is this what the kids are doing nowadays? They listen to leaks, right? Let's just mark it. First of all, if this was an actual leak, let me share my screen. SoundCloud said 10 brand new I'm SoFaygo tracks just leaked on SoundCloud. SoFaygo is a signed artist to Travis Scott, Cactus Jack. Now we all know this is planned, right? These shits didn't leak. If they did leak, this would be a lawsuit and a half. So to me, SoundCloud just, you know, how many times we gotta tell you, oh man, chill. Like, we've seen other artists, Ken Carson, and this is not to compare him to, like, I don't think this is SoFaygo's fault whatsoever. Like, this is a partnership. It's really SoundCloud. I think SoFaygo's team should have, I don't know, signed off or like been part of the creative, being like, yo, don't say leak, just say like it's a SoundCloud exclusive. I think people would have taken it better. I mean, regardless, we're listening to it, so it really doesn't matter. If the music is good, the music is good. But I just feel like this kind of copy on this tweet is very weird. It's not leaked. Come on. It's not on his profile, but just say SoundCloud exclusive. It would have been cool that way, you know? A leak is almost like you can leak it yourself, but just leak it on another account where nobody knows. But when there's like a whole promotional marketing campaign behind it, like that's when it's not a leak anymore. Faygo's manager dropped that. He announced it yesterday, and the hashtag says since the 80s. That's his label. Okay, I don't know, but regardless, it's not a leak. So anyway, we're gonna check out this project. Let's see how it is. It's on Pretty Boy Archive. It's called Baby Jack, obviously alluding to the fact that he is signed to Cactus Jack. Okay, check it. I like this. What? How many tracks is this? 10 tracks? That shit was hard. What? He should have dropped this instead of the Pink, the Before Pink. Again, no hate on those songs, but watch it out of cargo. And also, like, the mix was different. There was like he put a little bit more auto-tune on it, or like chorus, I believe is the effect. And also just the beat, like it's more bouncy, as opposed to Before Pink sounded like more mainstream, which is cool. I understand, like, you want for the Spotify and like major DSPs, you want to try and reach to a higher or a bigger audience, appeal to the wider audience is what I meant to say. But this shit bangs, okay? But that's just first track. I'm not even meat riding. I'm just trying to give my objective opinion. Suck my dick. Everybody act like oh, you like some music, fuck you, you're literally sucking his dick. No, there have been times when, you know, I've been critical of SoFaygo. In fact, like literally 30 seconds ago I was, based on the marketing campaign. But anyway, hate it. This sounds like a OG Eternal Take beat. Like what is the song? Like Lotus maybe, or I don't remember. 2 for 2 so far. I'm not even trying to meet right here. Like, what I think is happening is the production is key. We all know beats are more important than everything now. It sounds like he's trying to, like, I don't know, these are probably throwaways, but what happens a lot of times with throwaways is it's like the best music because you're experimenting. It just doesn't fit into this, like, okay, this is gonna appeal to the mainstream or like a bigger audience. Nah, the ones that you think are like good really aren't, because you're playing it safe. But this is more of the snippets, the fan favorites. I don't get the logic behind how artists drop music sometimes. Like, whatever. We'll see how the rest of the music is, though. 7 more to go. This is beautiful. I would take this song on a date. Get it Valentine's Day flowers and all. Look, I'm gonna say this. These songs aren't like hype. Of course, he wouldn't like perform any of these, or maybe he would. But if the bitches are there, you're not getting a bunch of males in one room and putting this song on. It might get dangerous. People start sticking each other's asses and shit. No, but these songs are beautiful, like just vibes. Like, I'm sure, and I always bring out this analogy. It's like the test. If something is if it's good for the mainstream, if you could listen to this with your girl, unless one of y'all got like some emo goth chick who listens to fucking underground rappers, which is a red flag in my eyes. If she listening to 2K follower underground rappers, bro, she ain't yours. One DM from one of those rappers, she left. She's going on a flight coach for what's it called, Frontier or Spirit, because these underground rappers can't afford that shit. But you get the point. This song is good. This reminds me of a Travis Scott or like Don Toliver type beat, and maybe that's where it came from, because he signed to that label. It has like, I don't even know what instrument or type of fucking ambient noise that is. It's almost like you're in the space-time continuum going through a portal. I'm telling you, this tape is better than before Pink. He just is stepping outside the box, doing his thing, like not worrying about making a certain type of music. Like, he's just doing him. That's why I think that SoundCloud tapes, and it could be because with SoundCloud tapes, not on all major DSPs, you have lower expectations because it's like not the studio produced shit, or maybe it is because SoundCloud's promoting it, but like there's just not as much pressure to perform. So it could just be me, like this is on SoundCloud, maybe I'm not like expecting subconsciously for it to be all too like greatly produced, and sometimes the mixes are a little bit off here because maybe they're throwaways or like they don't have the studio session file anymore. But these are great. That sounded like a Travis Scott song. Which one was that? 3 a.m. and no, that was Easy. Oh, and one last thing, somebody was asking me like, is this ever going to get on all streaming platforms? This could be similar to like Love Is Rage 1.5, where like Uzi dropped EXO Tour Life and a few other songs, or a couple other songs, and then if one like goes off to the max, like 1 million views, I could very well see some of these songs going on there, and they use that as a single for then Pink Hearts. It's all marketing tactics here, people. See, the thing about this song, it's not gonna blow up. It's almost like an R&B track. But most of these underground rappers, and I know SoFaygo's not underground, but upcoming rappers, whatever, they couldn't make this shit. It takes like more than a rapper to be able to make that type of song. So respect it or hate it. Like, maybe you don't fuck with the vibe like that, but it's definitely a song that you can vibe to. Like, it's like a background song in a good sense, not a bad sense. Like, if you're studying, like, that's a perfect, like, you're just chilling, relaxing, Anyway, next song, Cartier. Y'all say I'm out of touch, and then there's people in the chat saying Yeet is better than Tupac. Who is really out of touch? There's a balance between being in the future. Like, some of y'all think that you're so cool because you listen to dudes who got 400 followers. You're like, yo, this song popped off on SoundCloud. He's the next Drake, man. But nah, like, you got to live in the present. Like, who's hot now? who's making good music now. Like, I don't care about the potential. Like, we can listen to that when it gets there. But again, not many other rappers can make music like this except for like the mainstream ones. And usually that means like they're more talented. Okay, chat, review time. And I think a lot of people are just gonna be hating because SoFaygo doesn't necessarily have like all the hype in the world compared to say like Yeet. And I understand that, but this was a pretty versatile tape. I thought it was better in conclusion than Before Pink. Although at the very beginning I was like super hyped because the first couple of tracks, I'd say the first half was fire, up to like Easy, Too Far, beautiful, very, very beautiful songs, like slower. But I feel like there were too many chill songs on it. Like I needed some hype to get the energy up maybe halfway through here, but it just got like, okay buddy, like you're trying to put me to sleep a little bit. Although again, like most artists could not make this type of music. You got to be actually talented and like have a vocal range to do this type of shit. Okay, so yeah, all the people saying like Yeet this, Yeet that, y'all know I actually personally like Yeet's music better than SoFaygo's currently. But like if we're talking about straight skill, I don't know. Like it's pretty head to head. They're just different. They're good in their separate ways. Yeet just happens to have like the sound that people can listen to all day, where the underground doesn't necessarily listen to this like slower type of shit. I'd give it, let's see how many songs I liked like on SoundCloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's better than a 6. I think it's probably like a 7.25. Again, much better than Before Pink. Before Pink was just, although that was only 4 tracks or so it's hard to compare 10 versus 4. This had more room to impress. Also, Before Pink was just very predictable, I felt like, whereas this, he stepped outside the box. There were some times where I was like, okay, dude, like that's a little bit too slow for me, but at least he's trying. And that's why it's good to drop on SoundCloud. And I feel like that's why Uzi's doing it too, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I'd say like 7.2. Good experimentation. That's all we're here for, right? Art isn't necessarily just about the numbers. Johnny Socket says, SoFaygo's got potential for real. After a Travis Scott feature, he'll explode. The mainstream can like songs like the one that just played. Exactly. SoFaygo's got like real mainstream potential with his music. But then again, like I thought he had more potential in that realm than Yeet is. But look what happened to Yeet. He's in the fucking Minions trailer and he's outperforming. Like people in the chat, like they're trolling saying Yeet completely stole SoFaygo's hype and fan base of the underground, and that's all funny and all, but it's true. And we've been talking about it the whole time. He even got mad at me. The SoFaygo fans got mad at me, but like we're literally witnessing it. This tape was good, but like no matter what, just the fans are on Yeet's side now. It's gonna be hard to convert them back, you know? Yeet is a businessman. Factual.